Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cat Talk here on GreenCountyHeraldOnline.com. Of course, I'm Russell Turner. This is my good friend Nick Chatham, and we are out on the decks, one of the decks at the baseball field today. It's a gorgeous day, and we've got so much to talk about because this has been a fabulous start to the week for Greene County High School. Baseball team had a big win, 4-2 win last night at Petal. The softball team went down to Gaucher. I think that was a 12 to. I think I got 12 run. I think. Yeah, 12 run win at Gaucher. They're still unbeaten in the regular season, and of course, the Beta Club went down to the Mississippi Gulf Coast and just shined like they always did.
Always, yeah.
Team talent, group talent. I'm sorry, won first place. Living Literature won. Just a whole lot of kids did really well, and you know, me and you talk about it all the time, but it's just so cool to see our kids, regardless of what they're doing, whether they're playing ball or doing something like that, just represent our community so well.
Well, you know, that's always a bright spot, our Beta Club, and they always perform well. Like you said, even our junior highs, when they go down, it's kind of what we're known for in the county a little bit.
Well, Sandhill set the standard, you know, for years.
That's right, and they're clogging and things like that.
Oh, absolutely.
But, you know, a lot of teachers put a lot of work into it too, and it's definitely a group effort. It takes an army, and they do a great job with it.
Well, and I appreciate you saying that, because we talk about that all the time, all the preparation and hard work that goes into it for baseball and football and softball, and that's no different than Beta, because every time I came out here, Miss Carla and the team were just working so hard. So it's just cool to see them go down there and do that. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to have senior JAYCIE Tungettt on with us, and she's just exceptional. We'll enjoy talking to her. We'll get a chance to talk to a couple of baseball players about their game last night at Petal and looking forward to the season. So we've got a lot to talk about. Just stay with us. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Sounds good.
Here's a scenario. Work has sent you cross-country. You drive 2,000 miles, eat something that resembles food, and seal the deal with a room full of strangers. Now you have a big old check, which means you hold in your hands the future of your company. But wait, you have the Singing River Federal app, which means you and thousands of others like you can bank wherever you are. So no more worries, except for whatever you ate. Singing River Federal, the better way to bank, wherever you are.
All right, folks, welcome back to Cat Talk. As promised earlier, we're joined by two of our senior baseball players, Mr. JACE LOTT and Mr. Parker ERRINGTON, and we've got them on. We want to talk a little bit about the baseball season. We're 5 games in right now, and we'll start with JACE. JACE, tell us how you feel so far about the season that you're having and the season that the team's having.
Well, I feel like as a team, we're having a great season, and we just need to keep it up. And I feel like, for me personally, I feel like that I'm having a good season. Just gotta keep going, keep battling, keep getting better as the season goes on, and just keep on getting better.
Well, you've been with the program quite a few years behind the dish, and got a lot of experience. But this senior year, that's just got to feel special to you, to know that y'all got a chance to really. I think you got a chance to shine this year. That's got to be a pretty good feeling. So that's good for you. I hear you had a big play last night, picked off somebody at second base.
Yes, sir. I back-picked him. The throw wasn't, it was pretty close. It was a one-hop. Connor was there. He made a good play on it.
Well, it was intentional one-hop, since we're, I know I was by design. You just trying to make it easy for him.
What is that, your third back pick of the year?
Fifth.
Jeez. Fifth, huh?
I got 2 at first and 3 at second. Okay. No. Yeah.
Is that part of your game that you think is a strength for you? Your arm?
Yes, sir. Definitely my defensive is definitely, I think, was special for me, and I think that's just, I don't know. I think I'm really good defensive catcher.
Well, we talked about the big win last night versus Petal. Always good to beat Petal in anything, bigger school, baseball school. But Parker, of course, came up with a really big hit, tied 2-2, bases loaded. 0-2 count, and hits a double or a single? Double. I can't remember. So much goes through my head during the game. But
wait, an 0-2 or a 2-0?
It's 0-2 count.
2 outs. Well, did you have a 2-strike approach, or were you being aggressive in that situation?
I was just waiting on that fastball to come too.
That was my next question. Kind of talk us through your thought process there in that situation.
I knew it was a sidearm pitcher, so I knew it was going to come in at me a little bit. So the first pitch, he threw a fastball, and I just tried to sit back on a little bit, but I ended up missing, fouling it off.
Second pitch, threw me a curveball. I had to swing at it.
Had to.
Third pitch, he threw me one, and it was an outside pitch, but I ended up pulling it a little bit and hitting it last night.
Well, and just want to point out that you know, he was in that same situation early in the game, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, sir.
And didn't produce, but he learned from that in his next at bat, came through in the clutch, and you know that's what baseball is about. You fail this at bat, you succeed next at bat. You fail this game, you succeed next game, and that's how the game went last night. It was you know, pretty much all pedal for the first 5 innings, and then we took our opportunities and blew it open, and then Brady Brewer came in and closed the door. So it was a nice.
So you had Colin Pippins on the
Colin threw 5 really good innings for us, and then Braden came in and finished the last 2.
Well, your pitching should be one of your strengths this year, I would think, with the experience that you've got coming back. And what about offensively? I mean, I know your style. You like to produce, you know, push and produce runs.
Right.
Do you have any spots that particularly you think are good in the lineup?
Well, first of all, we're still, you know, there's still some spots open in our lineup. We're trying to figure out who goes where and who's going to be able to hit and who can't hit. But so far, offensively, our production has been really good. I've been pleased with it. You know, that was a struggle for us last year, but you know, the struggles that we had last year, you couldn't help but learn from those, and that's played a big role in, you know, some of the success this year. But also, I want to give a little credit to our hitting coach, Coach Benishak, has come in and just been a different voice for the hitters, and it's been good for them, and he takes a lot of pride in it. And I think coaching staff-wise, we're in the best position that we've been in years with our assistants, and you know, just get over the hump of having that head coach problem was real right.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, every team has its weaknesses.
That's
I
right.
appreciate you understanding that. But okay, so you guys, going into a game against somebody like Petal, what do you think? What kind of run support do you think you got to give Pip to beat a team like that?
I think we need to give at least 2 runs to Pip. He's dealing last night. We was just majority blowing fastballs by him. They couldn't really catch up to it good. I say we threw like 85% fastballs. His curveball, I mean, he's had better nights with his curveball. It wasn't really on last night, but he still threw some good curveballs. Fastball was the majority of the pitch.
It's a rare moment when a guy goes out there on the mound and can throw all 3 or 4 of his pitches, you know, consistently. So, you know, you have those nights. You just got to figure out what you got to do. But I was just curious about that because I know from a coaching standpoint, you go into it thinking, okay, I need to get 3-4 runs to feel comfortable here. So, well, good for y'all. I think it's off to a great start, and like I say, always good to beat Petal. If you can top George County this week, man, this will be the best week Greene County High School's had in a while. So, good deal. Appreciate y'all being on. Appreciate what y'all are doing. You got 9 seniors in this class?
Yes,
I believe.
9 seniors. Yeah.
So, good, strong senior class, a lot of experience. So, wishing y'all the best. We'll have y'all back on mid-season and talk about how many back picks you've stacked up. So,
Yes, sir.
anything y'all want to say? This is your moment. All right, good deal. Folks, we'll be back in a few minutes to talk more about what's going on at Greene County High School this week. Thanks for being with us.
The mission of Greene County Farm Bureau is to provide you with unmatched customer service and attention. If you're looking for home, auto, or life insurance, you should definitely give Jared Lott or Tyler Bray a call to learn more about the full line of insurance and financial services they have available. It's easy to find out if you're getting the type of coverage you need at the best possible rates. Just drop by and see Jared or Tyler at 812 Main Street in Leakesville or give them a call at 601-394-2801.
All right, folks, welcome back to Cat Talk. We're joined by Miss JAYCIE Tungetttt, homecoming queen here at Greene County High School, as well as a participant in the recent beta convention. And we just want to talk to her today a little bit about her experience here at Greene County High School. So we'll start off with that. Just as a senior, tell us kind of what your experience has been like here at the high school over the past 4 years.
Well, I've had a lot of great experiences. I've been on the Sassy Cats dance team for the past 4 years. I've been a part of beta, student council, Wildcat, FBLA, kind of anything I could get my hands into I was part of. I was on homecoming court the past 2 years, and then I got homecoming queen. So we've been to beta we didn't go last year because of COVID, but the years before that we went. So I just love doing everything I can and helping out in any way. So.
That's really cool, and I've kind of grown to know you a little bit over those last 4 years. But did you? I didn't know you as a freshman. Did you
Yes,
come
sir.
to school kind of knowing that's how you wanted to approach it, or were you a little bit of a wallflower then, and just how did that work out?
Well, I was kind of that way in junior high too. I was kind of a part of everything. I actually was Mississippi's vice president for junior beta in my 7th and 8th grade year. So I loved just doing everything and being active in everything. So I kind of knew that's what I wanted to do when I got to high school.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Well, good. I hope maybe some younger kids will see that and know that that's the kind of approach they should take, because I think it's great for kids to be involved in so many things, because you'll enter college now much more well-rounded.
Yeah, yes, sir, definitely.
person. So tell us a little bit about beta. Y'all went down there and knocked it out of the park.
Oh, yes.
As I understand it, team or group talent won.
Got overall, yes, sir.
Okay, and you were a part of that
Yes,
as
sir.
well. And then living literature.
They got overall as well.
Extremely well. So, but you also got some individual awards. I understand you were picked out as a golden ticket.
Yes, sir. It was a golden ticket award, like premier performer. Someone like the judges or staff, they saw me. I got to dance in group talent, and they picked me out and chose me as premier performer, which means I actually got to do it 2 years. Me, Taylor, and Lily got picked 2 years ago at state convention, and that just gives us the opportunity to go to nationals and be a part of the opening number. It's like a huge thing, and we get to learn from people from that state. So that'd be from Nashville. They get to teach us choreography, and we
So
get to
it'll
learn
be a totally
dances.
different. I mean, just it's something new.
A whole
when you
new
get there.
thing.
Okay, cool.
It's such a cool opportunity because I got to meet all kinds of new people and just experience. You know, it was really cool.
Good deal.
It was a good experience. Well, tell us a little bit about y'all's group talent. What was the theme, or how did it go?
Well, it was really cool. We had all it was like different older shows. Like I was a part of Bewitched, and I was like the witch, you know, the housewife witch, yes. And I got to do a little dance to that. And then I was also part of Green Acres, and I was a pig, and I did a little tap dance. So it was really cool. We got to like add our own spin to it. We took the theme songs and made them beta. All of the theme songs had what it meant to be a true leader, you know, and what it means to be in beta and be lead and serve. So it was really cool, and we just blew it out of the water.
You really did, and I think that's so cool. Nick and I were talking about it, you know, in our opening segment about how beta has been a thing in Greene County, you know, for a while, and a lot of kids participating. But I love to hear you talk about it from the leadership standpoint. And it's clear talking to you and being around you that you're one of those leaders in your high school.
Well, she's a leader in cat talk. This is the first pig and witch we've had on.
Haven't had that combination yet.
Great one.
But good for you. What do you want to do next? What's in line for JAYCIE?
Well, I'm starting at Mississippi Gulf Coast, and I'm going to be on their dance team. I get a scholarship there for being on their dance team. And then I'm going to transfer, I'm thinking either University of Mobile or Southern Miss. So I'm not sure yet. I'm not really sure what exactly I want to do, but I know I want to do something where I can still use all those leadership skills that I've learned, because I love it. Like, I love being active and just going and helping others. So I definitely know I want to be able to use those skills in college too.
Yeah, and you know, you can do that in any profession that you choose or any career.
Yeah.
You can be that leader for sure.
Yes, sir.
Well, I think you're going to excel at Gulf Coast. It's a good school. I think you're going to enjoy that experience. So take your time in picking where you want to go next. Anything else, Nick? I mean, anything you want to share about yourself or about the trip? Well, I do want to ask this, because I see it because I'm out here. But everybody looks at the pictures on Facebook and in the newspaper of all the kids.
Yes, sir.
And obviously y'all did a great job. But y'all didn't do it by yourself. Talk about some of the people that were involved from a teacher standpoint.
Well, we have like the best sponsors ever. Like they really go all in and put everything they have, like all the hours. We were up here Friday morning at 6 a.m. to have a morning practice, and Miss Caitlin was up here with all her little kids running around. So we have Miss Caitlin, Miss Carla, Miss Candy, Miss Jenny, and those are Miss Neal. She was with the robotics.
Right.
We just have Miss Paula came, Miss Kay came. There's just so many that work behind the scenes too, but they do so much for us, and they live and breathe, you know, just for us, the kids, to get what we want, because they know that beta just mentioned to us. So.
Well, that's what I see, and that's what I thought happened. I see it with our coaches all the time. It's really cool to see, to see that how it develops, and to know that you recognize that.
Oh yeah,
So,
definitely.
And one thing about beta that I've noticed is it allows us to, not us because I'm not a part of it, but our school and our beta to kind of showcase Greene County as a whole, because they're so creative with some of the things that they do, and they've got people that can build, and they've got people that can do this, and they've got people that can do that, and that's kind of what Greene County is. It's just a conglomerate of people who can do all sorts of different things. So it's really a cool representation of that.
It was very cool.
And you're absolutely right, and I think you'll see this more as you go through your education and career. But there are Greene County folks succeeding at the top of their fields all over this country, and from kids like the Hill kid from State Line that's writing code and doing things like that, and people leading university programs. I know our people can succeed, and I know you're going to succeed. That's right. I appreciate you being on here with us. So, folks, we'll be back in a few minutes to wrap it up. Thank you again.
Thank you.
All right, good deal.
If you've suffered an injury and are seeking justice for that injury, you don't have to leave town to find a personal injury lawyer. You need to call Joe Beard with Beard & Stewart's Attorneys at Law. Hometown lawyers helping hometown folks. Give Joe a call at 601-394-5900. And remember, go Cats go!
Hey folks, welcome back. You go ahead.
Anyway, welcome back, folks. We appreciate it. Thanks for putting up with mine and Nick's silliness. But we've had a good time out here today. It's a beautiful day, starting to warm up a little bit, Nick, and a good day to get a practice in.
That's
because,
right.
Y'all got to keep. You can't just sit on your laurels.
That's
and
right.
Be happy about that. But I know it does feel good to get that win against a big program and a storied program like Petal, and you get another opportunity Friday night.
Well, it does feel good to get that win. But like I told the boys last night, I can remember a time when that would have been the World Series for us, but it's not. It's just another game because we have been playing those big schools.
Right.
And like I told somebody this morning, if you don't play them, you can't beat them. So it was a good win, but just another win. We got another tough team Friday night coming in here in Columbia, and then Saturday we turn around and play another 5A program in George County, and just keeps every game is just the next, So
well, I did this last week, but I want to brag on you and Coach Barham and all the coaches out here, because folks, if you haven't been out, and I haven't been as much as I've wanted to, but if you haven't been out lately to a ball game at the softball field here or here at Scott Bray Field, you're missing out. I mean, it's a fabulous environment. All these decks on Friday night will be full of people having a great time. The stands will be full. It'll just be a ton of fun. So if you haven't done it, come out. And I just appreciate what y'all are doing, because like the tournament that you had, I just know I'm hearing so much from other people about the impressions that folks left here with.
Right.
And that matters to me, because I want our school and our community to always put its best foot forward, and I think you're doing that for us, and I appreciate what y'all are doing.
Well, you mentioned the tournament. I do want to say that the Saturday at the Biloxi Shucker Stadium was a great experience for everybody involved, and our kids were able to experience that. Not just our kids, but we as Greene Countyans were able to give that to 5 other schools, and they enjoyed it as well. So it was a great day. So
yeah. Well, and I appreciate what you're doing, and you're off to a good start. What's your record right now?
3-2 right now. 3-2.
So that's great. And then Tyler's doing real well down at the Lady Cats.
They're undefeated.
Doing well. We did not talk about Greene County High School ladies basketball, but they wrapped up this past week another fabulous season. Made it to the second round of the playoffs. Run into a tough matchup with Newton County. But just a lot of good things going out here. But I just want to emphasize, if you haven't taken time to come out, if you're sitting around Friday night looking for something to do, or Saturday, what's game time Saturday?
We got a junior high game at 10, a JV game at 12, and a varsity game at 2.
So if all of those are opportunities to come out. It's an inexpensive way to enjoy an evening, and I'm telling you, the atmosphere will blow you away.
That's right.
So folks, I appreciate you. I know Nick appreciates you being on with us again. It's been nice being out here on the decks today. So be back with us next week. Have a good weekend.